How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be talking about the set Team Rocket Returns. So, now that we're having in 2025 a new Team Rocket set, I guess it's going to be called The Glory of Team Rocket. We're not entirely sure yet for the English release, but we might as well go back in time and just look at these cards that we've had in the past for Team Rocket. This is the second set that featured Team Rocket cards. So let's go ahead and check out these cards, and we're going to look at the near mint copies on TCG Player in just a moment. And we're going to find out how expensive are these cards. Whether you want to invest or collect, this is probably more of a collection item because these cards are pretty expensive unless you want to have a new trophy card. But let's go ahead and dive into the data. So this set came out September 30th, 2004, so it is almost a 20, or actually, it is officially a 20-year-old set, so it's officially vintage. The total value in this set with all the cards included is $6,944.97. Here are the top 5 cards in the set, followed by the next 5 cards in the set. These are the cards we're going to look at on TCG Player to find out how expensive are they, because some of these values right here, like the Torchic for $599, this is from Pokedata.io, and Pokedata.io is definitely reliable. However, it does take eBay prices into account, and so some of those copies might be lightly played copies, heavily damaged copies. So we're going to go to a different marketplace. We're going to go to TCG Player right here. I have it priced high to low. And let's go ahead and check out these cards. Also, quick reminder, if you want to check out another video on which cards spiked this week according to TCG Player, I have that video and I'll pin it to the right or left at the end. But let's go ahead and check out these cards. First off, we got the Torchic. Market price is $1,500 with 4 listings listed at $3,400. So let's go ahead and find that Torchic. There he is right there. What a cute little boy right there. That is an awesome gold star Torchic. Wow, this card's expensive. So let's go ahead and check out. Let's see if there was any recent sales. Most recent sale was for $500. But that could not be a near mint copy. That can be. But if we look at the next copies available, we're looking at $3,400. It looks like this is a PSA 9 right here. But yeah, $3,000 for the Gold Star Torchic, and then we have other listings for $4,999. So $5K. You're looking at $3 to $5K for this Torchic Gold Star Pokemon card. That's the top hit in the set. And next we have the Rocket Snorlax. It looks like it's currently out of stock for the near mint copy. But let's go ahead and find our bad boy Snorlax. Where is he? He's got to be right here. Let's just click on this. Right here, the Snorlax, Rocket Snorlax. There is some Japanese copies on GameStop that you can get of this card in a PSA 8. They pop up every now and then on the GameStop app. And I think it was around like $300. There was also the Rockets Mewtwo for $300 on GameStop. So there's no listings available for this card. And I'm sure it says there's listings as low as $200, but that would probably be for a non-near mint copy. So if we really want to dig in deep and find some copies, it looks like right here, there were some copies, a highly played Holo Foil 150, moderately played 249, damaged 121. So near mint copy right here, 499 sold in July. So you're looking at about $500 for that copy of the Snorlax, Team Rocket Snorlax, or I guess Rocket Snorlax. Next on the list in third place is the Mudkip Star Pokemon. So let's find that Mudkip Star. There he is right there. Look at that guy just swimming through, knowing he's an expensive Pokemon. Man, this card is crazy. It looks kind of cool, you know. Let's see. No recent price data for the near mint copies. It is currently out of stock. But if we look at more data and filter through the sales, we see a moderately played Holo Foil for $417. Now, you could definitely find some copies of these cards on eBay, but like I said, they're not going to, some of them might be near mint copies and they might be very expensive. But you can also find some moderately played copies or heavily damaged copies if you're looking to pick those up. Next, we have the Rockets Entei, the number 4 chase car in the set. Currently, there is some near mint copies available for $346. The market price is $345. We have 3 listings for $346 and a $400 listing in a PSA 9 right here. If it can show right there, PSA 9 Rockets Entei. Honestly, just having some really cool vintage cards are really nice to have. It may not be the best investment, but you never know. Some of these cards, especially with the new Team Rocket set coming out, can do really well overall and over time, even if they're already expensive. Here's another super expensive card. We have one listing, near mint copy for $18,000, which is crazy for the Trico Star Pokemon right here. Super epic little card. It looks like he's like standing or crawling on a tree. That is pretty epic right there. It looks like we have no recent sales, but we have one listed in a PSA 10, and it's an artist signature apparently. Right there at the bottom, Team Rocket returns, PSA 10 right there. That is pretty awesome. It's not loading very well, but $18,000 for this card. Man, that's so insane. So the liquidity, obviously, on these cards is going to take some time to sell. So that's one thing to look into, is that if you have a vintage card like I do, I have this Mewtwo EX card right here, and it is about a $200 card when I got it about a year ago. I looked recently, and I guess it's gone up by $100. I'm going to have to double check on that. I checked on my Collector app, but we all know perhaps Collector is a great app to have your collections stored in, and it keeps tracks of data and sales. But sometimes, the data is lagging a little bit, so I got to double check to see that Mewtwo. But nonetheless, this is an $18,000 Trico Star right now. That is available on TCG Player. Next, we have the Rockets Mewtwo. I wanted to pull the trigger on this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was available on GameStop in a PSA 8. I normally don't really try to get PSA 8s. It's technically, I think, near mint or a mint copy, but I like to get PSA 9s like this Mewtwo I have right here that I just showed you. It's a PSA 9. They just tend to do better over time. However, let's check out this Rockets Mewtwo. Looks like there's a damaged holofoil for $199. And we have a heavily played holofoil for $249. A lightly played for $259, but it's a Japanese copy. Moderately played $299, $299. Here's a near mint copy for $1,999, and there's 2 sellers that have this card in stock right now. So if you're looking to pay $2,000, I highly do not recommend it. You might as well get some Surging Sparks cases or Evolving Skies booster boxes, Cosmic Eclipse, anything than a $2,000 card. All right, next we have the Rockets Moltres. Looks like the market price is about $276 for a near mint copy. A damaged holofoil, you can get one for $63. It is a pretty cool epic artwork. Let's go ahead and see if there's any near mint copies available. Let's go back to near mint. Bada boom, bada beam. $499 for the near mint copy of the Rockets Moltres. Pretty cool. Let's see what we have next. I wonder if we can go ahead and change the condition again. Yeah, let's go to near mint. That way it just shoots out the near mint copy. All right, $265 for this Rockets Articuno. Another really sweet artwork with the Galaxy holofoil spotted around. Looks like a near mint copy, $299. Looks like there was one that the market price right here says $211, so that must have been the last sale. And let's see how many people have it in stock. We have King Kai Games with a near mint copy for $299, and then another seller $299, and then we have a Japanese PSA 10 for $499 right there. So the Japanese copies can be a little cheaper sometimes, but sometimes you just don't know how much supply that card or how much times that card was printed. We don't know. It just feels different getting a Japanese card because you really don't know. You really have to study that market to understand it. And English cards just do better in my opinion. But next, we have the Rocket Caesar EX card. I totally forgot to mention this is an EX series. Generation 3 had like a bunch of EX cards. But here's that Caesar, Rocket Caesar right there. Has like a spirally hollow in the background. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. You can get a damaged copy for $85 with shipping included, so that's good maybe. And a moderately played hollow foil for $145. Lightly played $239, so it's starting to get more expensive. And then there is another copy though of a near mint for $239. That's not bad. $239, and one seller has it lightly played and one near mint. Near mint is definitely the way to go because at least you're probably going to get an 8 to 10 if you were to decide to grade that card, and which I would to further prevent any damage. All right, next we got the Rocket Zapdos card. Pretty cool card. Has some lightning bolts in the background, Raging Thunder attack. And so let's go ahead and see. Damaged hollow foil, you can get one for $128. If we look down here, $72 for a moderately played. Then there's a damaged one for $128. You'll notice here, the $72 one is a Japanese copy, so watch out for that. Make sure you're not buying the wrong card. And we have lightly played for $176 and a near mint copy for $300 from Picante TCG. Now that is some hot cards right there. Those are, you're risking it if getting these cards, but hey, some of them are really cool, very nostalgic. It's the second set of Team Rocket. But anyways, next we have the Rocket Suicune EX card. Pretty cool looking card with some crystal in the background. Icy wind attack, hyper splash. I guess that does 50 plus damage. Anyways, you can get a damaged hollow foil for $69. And let's look at the listings. You can get a lightly played for $130, and you can get a Japanese Rocket Suicune for $199. Not the best picture right there, and it's lagging. But we got a couple more, about two more left. Next, we have the Rocket Scyther. We have already seen the Rocket Caesar, pretty sweet artwork. Here's the Rocket Scyther. Lightly played is going to cost you $151. And then if we look at the near mint copy, there is one for $195 and another one for $199. So Scyther is a really cool Pokemon. And like I said, GameStop has some of these in stock sometimes, but most likely either in a PSA 6 or PSA 8. And I have seen a couple PSA 9s once in a while. All right, Rocket Sneasel, and then we're going to go to Rocket's Hitmonchan, and that'll be the last card on the list. The Rocket Sneasel, a near mint copy, $225 right off the bat. And then the last card on the list is going to be the Rocket's Hitmonchan. And I'm calling this the last card on the list because it's the last card that's expensive in this set that has that galaxy spotted hollow foil. Pretty cool card. Looks like he's striking back literally with his foot right there, so watch out. But it's really cool, man. I really wish I could have all these cards. They're so sick. You can get a Japanese near mint hollow foil for $104 and a near mint copy for $249. So that's the list of roughly the top 20 chase cards for Team Rocket's Returns the set. Again, this set is now 20 years old. Let me know what you think. Which one is your favorite Pokemon card artwork out of this set? And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.